hair. It takes care of the pet hair, the long hair, the grease, the dirt, the soap scum, the oil, any food residue. If you've got a problem, Professor Amos has the answer. You're getting 2 of the 32-ounce bottles today for $34.95. It's on 6 flex pay with free shipping. We hardly ever get to do that. One of the lowest prices we've offered with the most monthly payments, really affordable to get that home for less than $6, and then free shipping. I can't live without it. We have this in every bathroom and under the kitchen sink at my house. But let me introduce you to Amos Harp, the second generation of the Professor Amos family. How you doing,
hey,
Amos?
Sarah,
good to see you.
Good to be with you too. Hey, everybody. Well, when you have a clog at home, you need a proprietary formula. You need something that'll break down the grease and oils in your drain line without breaking down your pipes. Very important. Now, you take 6 to 8 ounces of SuperFast and pour that right down the drain line, and it has an accelerated formula. What that means to you is it works on contact to break down the grease and oils. You don't wait 60 minutes, you don't wait 30 minutes, you give it 10 seconds to go to work. Now, SuperFast will turn your hair into foam, it turns your food into foam. All those greases and oils turn to foam. That's called saponify. That's the dynamic way that it works, turning everything in the drain line into foam. Now, you let that happen for about 10 minutes, that foam breaks down into liquid. Inevitably, this all passes through your drain line when you run hot water, and you'll have a squeaky clean drain line. Very important, because you don't want anything sticky or oily left behind. Now, unlike these consumer products that you may have seen from the store before, these are very caustic. You'll know when you take the cap off. I mean, it smells so bad, it'll tear you up. But products like these, I read the label, and products like these contain acid, bleach, ammonia, animal fats, and lyes. That's a highly corrosive materials that you're pouring down your drain line. Now, they tell you to pour half that bottle right down your drain line. Now, here's what happens. Stop and take a look. Watch this. 90% of those chemicals trickle past your clog, and they end up down here at that curve unit at the bottom. That unit's called a trap. That's to hold fluid. That's designed to do that, to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house. But the chemicals are sitting there, and they're building heats of 160 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just too hot for your pipes. That'll crack your lines. And Sarah, that's when you call the plumber right there.
I know.
Woo!
And you know what? I don't want anyone else in my house right now. I don't know about you.
Yes,
right?
me either.
We're trying to be independent.
Safe.
We're trying to solve problems on our own. We're also wanting to do that in a safe and effective way.
Right.
So here's what you're getting. Again, you're getting 2 of the 32-ounce bottles, a couple ways to place your order. One to single shipment, where we just send you the 2 bottles right here, right now. Here's what I recommend. Auto ship means that every 90 days or any schedule of your choosing, we will automatically keep you on a shipment program of the SuperFast Drain Cleaner. That way you never go without. The other thing I love about today's offer, you don't have to go to a store.
Yes.
You don't have to leave the house. We're trying to limit our errands outside of the home. Let us just bring you a SuperFast Drain Cleaner right to your front door.
That's right.
So affordably, because this is different, right, than any other drain cleaner in the market today.
This is different from anything on the market, because what we don't have in our formula, there is no acid, there's no ammonia, there's no animal fats in here, so it'll leave your drain line squeaky clean. And it just doesn't put a temporary fix on it. When you use our SuperFast, you'll see when you read the reviews that it stays clear and open for a long time. And we don't have a drain opener. This is different, Sarah. We have a drain cleaner. So what that means to you is it opens your drain line and it cleans your drain line. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So when you pour that down there, it's gonna break down everything into foam, but also it's cleaning that sidewall. It's breaking it all down into foam. And you see with that accelerated formula, it's only been 10 seconds or less. Already, everything's being broke down. Last week's food, last month's food, last year's food that's hardened and solidified in your drain line, it's breaking it all down into foam. It's saponifying. Now, my dad's Professor Amos, and he taught me growing up, he said, above all things, get understanding. Let the product do the work, so you don't have to. We want you to work smarter, not harder. So you let that break down.
It's like magic. It's like magic, Amos. I
is.
use this when I've got standing water in the shower.
Oh my goodness.
Because there's nothing fun about standing in someone else's
It's
water,
not
right?
good at all, no.
So where can we use this around the house?
Okay, so just so what you're referring to, so when you do have standing water at home, that's one of the, we have a perfect consistency in here that weighs heavier than water. So when you pour this into that water, it's heavier, it goes through the water, and with that accelerated formula, as soon as it comes in contact with that clog, even when you've used other drain cleaners already, you can put our SuperFast down there because it doesn't have the acid, the ammonia, the animal fats. It'll get right through there with that accelerated form and start to work on contact. And here's where you can use it. SuperFast is safe to use in any of the drain lines you have at home. Your bathroom drain line, your sink, your tub, you can use it in the slop sink, that heavy duty one out there in the garage or your area, your wash machine area. How about the garage floor when you have that drain line in the garage floor? You know, I'm a real guy. I change my own oils and do my brakes at home. Sometimes I get grease and oils that end up going down that trap outside in the garage floor. And our SuperFast will absolutely break down all the greases and oils in your line, all the food, all the hair.
Yeah, right.
All the hair.
Are you looking at me when you say all the hair?
Yeah, because
what
you got
hair?
that good hair, Sarah. Look at you.
I do. I've got a lot of hair. And you know what? It feels like it's always going down the drain, right?
Yeah,
so this is a perfect solution for you if you've got kids, if you've got pets. Pet groomers love this. Moms love this. Dads love this. So you don't have to call a plumber. Even if you did, you'd certainly spend a whole lot more than $34.95. It is one of our best values we've ever offered. There's other quick updates I want to give you. If you want the auto ship, we have fewer than 1,000. So once the auto ship is sold out, you will not be able to enter that program this year. So it gives you 4 different shipments throughout the year. The other thing I want you to know is that we do not ship the SuperFast drain cleaner all through the summer. It does not ship in May, June, July, August. So if you want to make sure that you've got yours for the next 6 months or so, this is the time to make sure that you're going online to hsn.com or pick up the phone, give us a call. We're also streaming live on Facebook. If you've got a couple questions, we can get those in before the end of the show.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. All right, so we've done our homework. This is important for you to know. Sarah, do you know where the dirtiest place in your whole house is? It's the drain line in your kitchen sink. There's 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of your kitchen sink. You gotta eliminate that. That's a food source. The bugs and the critters, they feed on that night and day. Now with this big hunk of oil byproduct right here, I want you to take a look. This represents all the food that's in your lines. I'm talking about last week's food, last month's food, even last year's food. And all you need, so when you use 6 ounces to 8 ounces of SuperFast, that's it. You don't use the whole bottle, and you pour that down the drain, and you're gonna see in 10 seconds it's starting to go to work. Within 10 minutes, you'll hear the drain lines, they'll burp and they'll gurgle, and then you'll hear that suction sound when something goes down. It goes.
What a good sound that is to hear when you've got a clogged drain.
That's what you want to hear when something goes down the drain. If you don't hear that, then you've got a problem. But look, 10 seconds already, this is being broke down, the food, the grease, the oil, just saponifying everything, just like that. You just let the product do the work so you don't have to. So just let it sit. No need to grab your plunger, no need to grab the snake and put all that wear and tear on the line. But I got to show you the next thing, because the hair in your drain line is the #1 culprit when it comes to your clogs at home. You have a bunch of sticky greases and oils, but then you have the hair that clings to it, and it just builds a nest of hair, whether it's pet hair, human hair, fuzz, lint, or fur. You always have that in your drain lines. And SuperFast, we have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. So if you know what I'm talking about, if you have Rover at home, the golden retriever, or what, this is what the drain line looks like after you've washed your dog or your cat, and you've got to maintenance that. You've got to clean that, because you're going to have backed up drains. You'll be standing in somebody else's bathwater. Ew.
And you know what? A lot of us aren't getting our dogs to the salon or the groomers right now, right? You're not leaving the house, so you might be washing your pets at home. You really need this. I can't live without it, and I love the idea that it's safe for the drains, and it also prevents clogs from forming, right?
Absolutely. It keeps the drain lines clean. Now, let me explain this. So it's cold out. Your pipes are cold up there in the Midwest, the Northeast, over in the West, and when you're pouring things down your drain line at a hot temperature or room temperature, as soon as it comes in contact with that cold pipe, it hardens and solidifies right away. So our SuperFast is designed to break that down right away, even if it's a year old of hardened and solidified grime, and it turns it into foam. So what I'm saying is it breaks down the grime and it doesn't break down your pipes. You gotta love that, because consumer products from the store, they break down your pipes. No good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a side-by-side. I want you to see this. 8 ounces of our SuperFast in the test tube #1, and Sarah, I'm gonna use in test tube #2, I'm gonna put the whole bottle of this big consumer product with all the acid and all the ammonia. And look, all the chemicals will just sit there at the bottom of your drain lines in that curve unit, and they're building heats. They're heating up your drain lines, and then you're gonna have a crack. And you know, when that plumber comes and gives you that quote for a few $1,000s, you're gonna wish that you used this proprietary formula without the acid, without the ammonia, because it breaks things down without breaking down your pipes. Now look at that, all that grease and grime. So SuperFast is safe on your septic tank if you have one. If you have older pipes, I'm talking about older homes. A lot of us have older homes with those